definitely doesn't have both the famous oars in the proverbial water this week. And that's something that we've often accused Rick Michaels of being more often than not. But this is quite a test for the original Chosen One. And I think there's an awful lot going on in the mind of Rick Michaels at the moment. I don't know if he can put all his attention onto Otto Schwanz. I mean, that's a massive piece of humanity right there to deal with.
This Otto Schwanz is absolutely a monster and psychotic to boot. He's swinging at me and Wildside senior official Andrew Thomas. But nevertheless, side headlock applied by Rick Michaels. Powerful shrug off by Schwanz.
Terrific. Big, mean, and nasty, and psychotic. The perfect pro wrestler.
Shoulder tackle, neither man goes down. Rick Michaels underneath the legs of Schwanz, boot to the midsection. Side headlock applied by Rick Michaels. Recently completed a World Wrestling Federation tryout camp in Cincinnati, Ohio. Turned a lot of heads up there. The original Chosen One, Rick Michaels, never been a question of his ability. His sanity, however, is another issue. He's had his issues with David Young, his former best friend, a man he's now been coming to the aid of, or has he? The questions in the minds of the fan. Is Rick Michaels a trustworthy wrestler? Is he a trustworthy human being? Can David Young put faith in Rick Michaels to watch his back? And with the issues of those two men in the past, I just don't know if it can be done.
You very well be right, but then again, when you're David Young, when you're the Wildside heavyweight champion, frankly, you can't put your faith and trust in hardly anybody. Everybody is gunning for you. Former best friends as well as best friends. Frankly, you shouldn't have any friends in that situation.
Pair of arm drags by Rick Michaels, hangs on into an armbar. The original Chosen One has always had a fan following here at the NCW arena, no matter what side of the fence he played on. And now you notice a lot of positive crowd reaction, a lot of cheers for Rick Michaels.
I mean, as long as there's been an NCW arena, there's been a Rick Michaels. Frankly, this is the Rick Michaels arena. There's a good argument to be made for that.
Well, he is a cornerstone of the company, Rick Michaels. Been here from day one, helped build the company to where it is today. Big drop kick by the original Chosen One. And another one, sending the big Schwanz to the outside.
Shows you the power of the drop kicks of the original Chosen One, and a baseball slide, and Schwanz heads head first into the front row here at the NCW arena.
And coincidentally enough, in the Larry Goodman's lap.
Oh dear, it's vertical smile night in Cornelia, Georgia.
Why, oh why did Schwanz have to be wearing a thong?
Somewhere Dick Murdoch is smiling big. That's nice. You know, I think we know as much about Otto Schwanz as his proctologist does.
Oh my goodness, that's great. Now we've got a 6'7" bare-ass man walking around on national television.
Not anymore. Good. We're on late enough, aren't we? Schwanz now going to town on Rick Michaels, not taking the pantsing, for lack of a better term, particularly lightly. Actually, I don't think Schwanz takes anything very lightly.
Reversal into the guardrail goes the big Schwanz. And that's a lot of beef in the barricades and in the laps of these fans here at the NCW arena.
Rick Michaels and Otto Schwanz. An interesting kind of a clash of styles of sorts. But I think both are capable of adapting to what each other can do.
Dug of an elbow by Rick Michaels. He comes off, ducks the clothesline. Oh, but a vicious boot to the face stops Michaels dead in his tracks.
Easily a size 14 right in the face of Rick Michaels. And the former Wildside heavyweight champion is not looking too champion-like at the moment.
Any forward momentum Michaels had just went squarely out the window there. The big Schwanz is now in control.
With heavyweights such as we're seeing in the ring right now with Schwanz and Rick Michaels, it's often easy to forget that Wildside is definitely the scene of some amazing tag team action. And coming up next is proof of the pudding. Pin attempt from Schwanz, nothing doing. According to the original Chosen One, now a shot to the gut.
Big right hand by Schwanz, throwing those powerful blows onto Rick Michaels. And I saw Heavy was swinging those things in the ring earlier. This guy could take your head off. Schwanz comes, big splash. Big splash by Otto Schwanz.
Works for me. Oh, and that's it. No, Rick Michaels gets a shoulder up in the nick of time. Schwanz going back to the drawing board. And in Otto Schwanz's case, that's a long board.
And in the whole situation with Rick Michaels and David Young, we've yet to find where Jeff G. Bailey stands. He has in his past associated himself in a loose business relationship with Rick Michaels. We don't know if that relationship has dissolved or if Michaels was simply aiding Young out of respect, but we're gonna find out soon enough, I am sure. Rick Michaels, big left hand, and another, and another. Rick Michaels follows through, and the Schwanz goes down.
Another big left hand to the face of Otto Schwanz. Rick Michaels.
Elbow in the corner by the original Chosen One. And a vicious clothesline by Rick Michaels.
Michaels finally in a position for a pin attempt. Still a little life left in that massive Schwanz.
Rick Michaels has him. There's the double shot by the Wildside icon.
Well, check that, it's Blackout. Oh, for Pete's sake. Rick Michaels actually got that pin on Schwanz.
Everybody give a warm welcome to my newest soldiers, Blackout.
Oh,
you know, Rick Michaels, you made the wrong decision, and now you're gonna have to pay for it. Blackout is now anointed. They are soldiers under God's command. And Rick Michaels, you are gonna have to pay dearly. Dig that barbed wire right in his head.
Oh no!
Make him bleed.
Oh,
Rick
garish.
Michaels, you really screwed yourself. I had a tad bit respect for you, but you want to turn your back on the NWA Elite? Now you're gonna pay. You're gonna drown in your own blood because Blackout are killers. And tonight, Rick Michaels, you are going to die. Bleed him to death, Homicide.
It's David Young. And damn it to hell, it was about time.
David Young arrived a few minutes too late. Having just arrived here at the
What the hell are
arena.
you doing out here, David Young? You're gonna find out next week when Jason Cross takes care of you once and for all. Oh, look at that blood! Look at that! Oh my God, it's beautiful! It's beautiful! Beautiful! Rick Michaels, you're lucky to be alive! Oh, get a close-up of his face, cameraman! He's gonna bleed to death right there, oh God!
Rick Michaels losing damn near a pint of blood in the middle of this ring. And if David Young hadn't arrived when he did, my God, I don't know if we have Rick Michaels to kick around anymore. I think we've answered at least one question here this evening as to whether or not Rick Michaels had any ties to Jeff G. Bailey. The answer to that question is definitely no.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, the original Chosen One, Rick Michaels.
Doesn't look too winner-like at the moment, but David Young, you might have seen, has took his leave of absence.
Well, for coming to the aid of a man he simply respects, Rick Michaels may have paid the ultimate price, a Dark City-style mugging from the soldiers of the street from Blackout. Rick Michaels is a bloody mess, and you're right, we do know where Michaels stands with the NWA Elite.
Coming up next, three-way tag team action. It's next here on Wildside. Hang with us.